Ms. Iversen, could you comment on the importance of flood risk management in local government?
I think it's very important. It's about our inhabitants, their rights to have a future in this city, and of course the rights for other inhabitants to have a future in other cities. We need knowledge, and we need to act as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you. Just continue running and I will go ahead. Bergen is working with a lot of partners from the region, knowledge partners, other local governments. How important is it to have this alliance in finding an answer?
If you want to act quickly, you need to have some answers, and we don't have all these answers, but we ask them. What we think is that there must be some people somewhere, some researchers, some politicians, some people who have actually experienced something, and also are willing to discuss that with us. We don't have all the knowledge, and I think it's very important to get together and to have all the information we can have and to have the research done, so we actually are able to make the right decisions and make them in time.
Could you comment on the importance of involving business and inhabitants as well in this process?
Yes, I will say that we live and we are politicians and researchers for people. It's for the future, for our children, for our friends. And I think it's a democratic right to have a right for a future in the city, a future where you can breathe in your city. This year we had to ask 5,000 to 10,000 people to stay inside because the air was very polluted. We had a cold period of time, and people with heart disease or asthmatic problems could not go outside. That's not an accessible city. It's not the kind of city I want to give to my inhabitants. So, and also to be able to solve some problems and get going, we need business. Because business, they both have knowledge, they have money, they take risks, and I think if they don't deliver and the politicians don't deliver, nothing will happen. So we need to have all the people who make decisions, the researchers who has the knowledge, and we have to have people with money and people with force and power, and we have to put them in the same room, and something will happen.
Thank you. The demonstration projects that you include in this project, they range from cultural heritage, like the Bergen area, to new development areas. How important do you see flood risk management for overall future development of the city?
I think it's the most important thing we deal with, because we can't attract anyone to the city if we have a rising sea level, if we don't have access to our history. The Bergen site, that's the beginning of the city. It's really become a symbol of the challenges we have, to see the rising sea level in front of the nice shops and the wooden houses at Bergen. So in a way, we will, lose our history and I think our identity if we can't maintain these very important areas. And I think also there's a great possibility when we look into the challenges and turn it into possibilities. We can open the rivers again. We have put everything in pipelines before. We have hidden the small creeks and so on. We have constructed everywhere. It's not a good way to do it. We have to develop together with nature, together with water, the watercourse, the lakes, the rivers. And in that way, I think it also becomes a fantastic area and a fantastic city for people. When we do it this way, we solve a problem and we put forward an area where people would love to swim. We have a project where we talk about how we can swim in the city of Bergen. And we are planning now 10 to 14 different areas along the waterfront where we clean up the mess, and we want clean water, and we want people to jump into the water. It costs nothing, so it's for rich and poor.
Great. The City of Bergen is working with its with transnational partners from all over Europe. So the city of Dordrecht, the city of Sheffield and Rotherham in England, the city of Hanover and Bergen. How important or how valuable is this international cooperation?
Well, I think it means everything. Bergen has been used to talk to and to meet with people in different parts of Europe throughout the centuries. And it's very important that we can have access to information from other people's experiences. Maybe they have challenges that's similar to the city of Bergen, and we need quick answers and we need quick decisions. And of course, I think it's very interesting for our people who work with this and deal with these fields, that they can talk to other people, researchers. We get a lot of knowledge to share and we find solutions.
One final question. Could you make a brief statement saying something like, for the city of Bergen, the MARE project is one of the activities we have in solving the huge flood risk that is maybe threatening the future of Bergen. So a general, brief general statement.
Yeah. I would say for the city of Bergen, the MARE project is a way to confront problems and to go to the future with a lot of possibilities.
Great, great quote. Thank you.